Welcome to the Push Wild Black Show. This is Christian. I'm going to do this in parts because I'm recording this in parts because I have a regular 9 to 5 and I got to work in the morning. So this might be later. First impressions with the first quarter. Defense held him to a field goal. There was nearly a pick. There was a batted ball, and if offensively, Caleb looks a lot better. They're not asking him to throw deep balls. They're asking him to throw short, easy completions. You're not going to be able to run on this team, on Houston, as of now. I don't know exactly how they're going to be able to solve that problem. But for the first half, the fact that everybody's tied at 3 and there's no major mistakes by the Bears, good quarter. See y'all next quarter. Bears are down by 6. They were able to score a touchdown because of a penalty by Houston, and they were able to stop Houston from on one of the scoring drives. Houston did score from within the first 5 seconds of the second quarter, but he did stop them to a field goal. So it was Caleb's still fine. There's no bad decisions. There's no interceptions. There's no fumbles. The offensive line is still kind of, I said it wasn't good. It's still kind of like, because there was a scramble backwards. But yeah, I honestly feel like if Caleb ends up being, for this season, a dude that doesn't make mistakes and a caretaker, Bears are going to be fine. I don't think Houston's going to make a mistake. So unless you force a turnover, like Tennessee isn't good. They're not good. They lost again today. And Will Levis is a second-year quarterback, and he's inconsistent, and he makes dumb decisions. C.J. Stroud doesn't do that. The weapons on Houston are better. So I feel like in order for the Bears to win this game, and I did not expect it to be as close as it is, they got to throw the ball down the field. They start the second half with the ball. They got to figure out something because you're kind of hoping that they make a mistake. Houston makes a mistake. I don't think they're going to make a mistake. But as far as like offensively, Caleb has, I think he has 91 yards already. He's 12 of 14. No bad decisions. And they're calling an easy game for him. The offense coordinator is calling an easy game for him. So far, everything's good. Hopefully, this next possession in the start of the second half could end up in a touchdown, and the defense carries the team. But I did not expect it to be this close. But Bears doing good. Reaction to the third quarter. Okay, so remember how I was saying that Caleb hasn't made mistakes? Because really the third quarter, this has been a defensive showdown basically. So there's nothing that really happened. A couple of things that I did notice, which is annoying now. I don't know what the deal is with Caleb and his deep ball, but his deep ball is bad. And that man threw 2 interceptions, and I don't know what he was looking at. And one of them, I understand the last one, the one that actually counts for the Texans. I know what DJ, because Chris Collinsworth was saying DJ had exactly what he wanted. You can't throw that ball unless it's perfect. And for the most part, Caleb hasn't been making mistakes, but it's like, dude, you got to throw that ball perfect like through the defender. You can't underthrow that because he underthrew it and it was right to the defender. And then the first interception that got called back, it's like that was the first time this season that I literally like looked at it and I was like, what are you looking at? What were you seeing? Because you were rushed, you threw the ball up in the air, and you kind of overthrew it. And you were looking at Aroma Duje, and you threw it, but you overthrew it, and it was picked. And luckily for y'all, for the Bears, it was called back. But come on, man, like y'all gotta do better as far as like he has to do better as far as like his deep ball awareness, because this little stuff that he's doing now, like the defense are not going to be able to carry you the whole game like that. So Bears lose 19-13. Caleb threw another interception, which was stupid because again, what are you looking at? Like, first game I love this kid's poise. He didn't control the ball. He didn't do stupid decisions with the ball. They had him like play within the offense, do short passes. It was his first game. He was frazzled, but he took care of the ball. The first half of this game, he took care of the ball and didn't throw picks and played a lot better. And it was almost like he regressed. Like he got away from the sack. Getting away from the sack was dope. He got away from the sack. He tear jersey. Okay, cool. He's mobile enough to get away. I'm gonna either need him to like throw the ball away or take the ball and run a little bit. He's a mobile quarterback, but he kind of reminds me, and I said it last week, he reminds me of Russell Wilson because not Aaron Rodgers, even though he says his favorite player is Aaron Rodgers. He's Russell Wilson in the fact that he scrambles to throw instead of scrambling to run. And him getting out of like sacks, that's cool. But then when you try to throw the ball across your body into, because it looked like on the last pick, it looked like he threw into triple coverage. If you watch it live, it looks like he threw into triple coverage, and he didn't. It ended up being like because there's another angle where he didn't throw in the triple coverage. The defender, I think the defender jumped up and got the ball, and then it looked like other defenders ran to the person that got the interception. So when you look at the replay, it didn't look like he threw into triple coverage. He still threw in the coverage, not set across his body, and it was a pick. So, and shout out to the Texans. They're a good football team. They're a good defense. CJ Stroud is a problem. But our defense is just as good as theirs. And this was a winnable game. But it's like Caleb's deep ball is just bad. It's not good. He overthrows. He throws across his body. He's trying to make plays with his arm. And I get it, but like the North is better now. Like Green Bay, they got their quarterback, and I didn't see the highlights of the game today. I'm gonna check the highlights of Green Bay later, but they won today. They won today. Minnesota, Sam Darnold, he's inaccurate too. Like he throws picks as well, but that offense in Minnesota, they might have something there. I don't know. And Detroit is always going to be, competitive now. So this division is better. And there are expectations now. I'm expecting this team to challenge for the playoffs this year. That second half was whack. It was whack. The offense was whack. I know it's not stupid. Like I know what the Bears are trying to do. They're not being dumb on purpose, but and I don't think they're gonna win. This isn't as bad as like the Mitch era, where it was like Nagy's trying to do a square peg in a round hole type of deal, or Justin Fields, where you literally don't understand what you have in this kid, and you're trying to make him something that he isn't. Caleb is a pocket passer. That's what he wants to do. That's what he wants to be. But this is not an offensive problem. This is I'm doing stupid stuff now. And now my offensive line is bad. His offensive line is bad. And you can't ask the defense, and they tried their ass off to get them in the game and to keep Houston from scoring a lot of points. You cannot ask your defense to carry you the entire season. You got to do something. They got to figure out a way to get this kid able to make sustainable drives with a deep ball, because his deep ball was not good at all. It was closer than I thought it was going to be, but it was a winnable game, and I'm annoyed that they lost, because 2 picks, the way those picks were thrown, and quite honestly, the third pick that was called back as a penalty, that was stupid. So, these are my thoughts on the fourth quarter, and see y'all next week. This will probably be up later than this will probably be up tomorrow, maybe. Tomorrow probably when I get off of work or during lunchtime or something. But yeah, this was stupid. The second half was stupid. It was dumb, and I don't know what happened there. But I'm not like Caleb Williams is trash. This isn't one of those situations. It was just the second half was stupid. It was dumb, and I don't know how they would fix it. But see y'all next week. Later.